How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good, good.
We are Revolution Rail. We're out of North Creek. We have
North
two
Creek.
other locations in the Adirondacks as well. One in Thurman and in Hadley.
I know there's one down in the Ulster area.
Yes, so that's a different company.
Right.
Similar idea.
Similar
Yeah.
idea. Oh,
yeah,
great,
our bikes
great.
are a little bit different. We fabricate them all ourselves.
Oh, okay. So you're using the old rail trail.
Correct. We lease the rails from different people, right? Warren County is mostly where we.
Do you have a map of where this goes to?
Unfortunately, not at this moment, but we're in the works of trying to get one.
Oh, all right. So are you going to be open this year or not?
We will. We'll be open May through October.
May to October.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you want, I can enter you into our email list, and you'll be entered to win a gift certificate.
Sure.
Yeah. What's your name, sir?
First name is Miro, M-I-R-O.
Okay. Last name?
C-E-C.
Okay. And your email?
S-A-M-A-R-241-B.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
S-A-M-A-R-241-B at Hotmail.
At Hotmail. Awesome. So I'll be doing the drawing later today, right around 4 o'clock.
Okay.
You don't need to be present to win. If you do win, I'll just be emailing the person the gift certificate code that you can use when you book with us.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Looking forward to this.
Very good. Awesome.
Thank you. Good morning, good morning. I actually was here a couple of times up in Cooperstown.
Oh yeah, it's a great
Yep.
facility.
Great facility.
Not really now. There's a lot of kids out there.
Help yourself to a medal if you want a flag.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
We partnered with the Baseball Hall of Fame for one of our races.
Oh, all right. When do they usually have games up there?
Throughout the summer, anyone can rent the park, the field.
I just did.
But they do the annual classic.
Was it like in April or something like
Usually
that?
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, Memorial Day
Yeah.
weekend.
They usually don't open the field up because there's snow on it.
Right, right. That's understandable.
Yeah.
There was, when we drove in front, there was already a couple.
I was at that fancy hotel.
Oh, the
Was it
Ogasaga?
Ogasaga?
Yep.
They didn't allow us to eat in the main hall because we didn't have a jacket and tie.
Oh, yeah.
But you could go downstairs to have that place. Great food.
Yeah, it's
Great
beautiful
food.
there, too.
Great food.
It's raised a
They
lake.
used to have cruises on that lake with an older boat, a wooden
Oh,
boat.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Chief Focus?
Yeah. That was nice.
Yeah. Now they just do the glimmer glass.
I know now that
They
too.
sign up today.
Yeah. And then they have the beach at the upper end. Right? Is the beach still being used or not?
Yeah, glimmer
A
glass.
lot of
It is?
people
Yep,
are-
so that's where we
because
start and
it's
end
on
our
a
race.
lake, they think
is
it's
at
Oh,
glimmer
all right.
glass.
That's where the race starts. It goes all along that road,
There's a full marathon that goes around it.
all around it.
We have a half marathon that starts in Cooperstown and goes to Glimmer Glass, and then we have a 5K
Yeah, we do a lot
and
of things
10K.
there. We're
Oh,
on
all right.
the events.
All right.
We do a bike
If
race
you register
there.
today, you get 50% off.
All right. So how long is it?
It's 23 miles.
23 miles?
Yeah.
So where does it
All
start?
the
Where does it
information
start off?
is right on.
The race?
Yeah, where
At
does it start?
Glimmer Glass.
It's your race.
At Glimmer Glass it
Yeah.
starts, and that's where it finishes?
Yep. And then we have a 5K and 10K, which is 3 miles. Or 6
Well,
miles.
that's shorter,
and that's in the
version
park.
of it.
Yeah.
And what time of the year is that?
It's in June 3rd.
We have a promo going on too. If you do want to register here today, we'll give you 50% off your registration.
Regular marathon for $30.
I usually go there like early spring, and then maybe like September, October.
Oh, nice.
Those are the parts of the year. I like it because it got those changes, you know. Of,
Yeah. Well, for $12, you can come out and walk and run with us.
no. I do a lot of hiking actually. I do a lot of hiking more than running.
Okay.
I think I will be I don't think it will work for me. Thank you very much. They got Glimmer Glass. They got those trails up there.
Yes.
I went there twice. Once during the winter snowshoeing, and once over the fall. Regular.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sure.
It has a shirt, a coffee mug, a cooling towel.
Oh, all right.
And some information about our club, isn't it?
Road Runner Club. Okay.
Yeah. Are
'Cause
you a runner?
No, I actually do a lot of trail hiking.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we have safety on the trails too.
Now,
What's your favorite trail?
how you doing?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good, good, good.
Are you a road bike, mountain bike?
Mountain bike.
Mountain.
Mountain bike.
Okay. Have you seen this magazine?
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
you definitely should take one. It'll have all kinds of mountain biking information. Do you know about Gurney Lane up in Queensbury?
Queensbury. How far away is that from here?
30 minutes north.
30 minutes north of here? So that's like closer to Glens Falls, that area?
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
all right, all right.
And this is all the trails that are up there, and this is the level of difficulty.
Oh, okay, great, great,
But
great.
I would suggest that you take our business card and go online, because there's even more trails and
Oh,
more
really?
up to date, and they'll be constantly changing. So you should
Right,
stay,
right,
you know,
right.
stay involved with it.
I did a few of them in Thatch Park area. They have some trails, bike trails up there. So I did that. So I want to get some up in the Adirondack area.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Pleasure.
Excuse me.
Hi there.
Hi there. How you doing?
Terrific.
Are there any camping sites out around the Mount Marcy area?
There are campgrounds around Mount Marcy. There's a KOA, so it's a private campground.
Uh-huh.
I think there's one public campsite that you can reserve.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the high peaks, there are, in the Mount Marcy area,
Uh-huh.
there are campsites available, but you can't reserve them.
Right,
So it's first come, first served.
So because I want to do Mount Marcy this year, but I don't want to like sprint just, you know, come early in the morning, do that, come back. I want to come like the day before in the evening, sleep over, do that, come back.
Yeah, your best bet is probably either Adirondack Lodge,
Uh-huh.
which is right off Route 73.
But they do have a parking area. You could park the car there
You can park
overnight.
there. Yep, you can park overnight. They have rustic campsites there.
Mhm.
You can also reserve a bunk or a room at the
Right.
lodge.
But I have my own tent, so I can always
Yeah,
do
so if
that.
you get there, you can't reserve it.
Right.
But there are rustic campsites
Right.
there.
Listen. And even on the trail, I know a few people have camped out over there.
On the
Before.
trail to, there's one on the trail, just a little bit of elevation
Uh-huh.
on the trail to Phelps and Mount Marcy.
Yeah, yeah.
There used to be a campsite there. I don't know if there still is. But there are really strict regulations about
But
where
you can still put out a tent. So
right, if you're within the regulations.
yeah,
absolutely.
without about so many
gotta
feet
be-
from the trail.
So many feet from the trail,
And from the water.
and below elevation.
Right,
yeah.
right.
But along Route 73 on the way to
Uh-huh.
Adirondack Lodge, there are rustic campsites all along Route 73
Oh, all right.
as well.
All right.
And I'm sure there's a map, thank you. Yeah. With those listed. I have my favorite, right by Chapel Pond. And the KOA campground, I think, is in J, close to the White Face Mountain.
Oh, okay. I know where Jay is.
Yeah, but there is one there. We have magnets and we have buttons.
We can walk to Morel Lake from where we live.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
How you doing?
Well, how are you?
Very good. I do mostly trails, hiking trails or whatever. But I might do something like, and I do like, there's a meetup group that does like walks all over the place. One of the places I think that they actually do is Glens Falls. Last year, I think they did one.
Coles Woods, behind the wall.
Oh, okay. I never was there yet, but I want to actually do that.
Series to ride on.
Seriously?
Yep, and it goes.
Do you have a map of it or whatever?
Well, it's very simple. I don't have a map, no. But if you go to ADK,
Right. Well, I think that the
Sure.
the thing is, and this is Prospect. Are you a Prospect mountain runner?
No.
Oh,
Good thing you enjoy. I'm only here for a couple hours.
community wellness. This is what you're looking for, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, there's that, and then there's the trail run. Let me see. I'll give you this, but it has our website. It's Adirondack Runners.
Yeah, I think so.
That's our website.
They have
Mhm.
the women.
The trail series starts is every Monday evening in May.
Amen.
And it starts, yeah. But take a look and see, it's five races, five runs. Some people run, some people
Walk it, right.
Yep, and it's beautiful. It's always in the cold
And
woods.
here where I go to the website is going to be in maps, right?
Yes, the maps, all the information on the trail series.
Yeah, so
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate the
And
information.
God bless you, because I'm not a trail runner. I'm always afraid of
I'll
getting
go. I'll
fall.
swim.
Yeah, see, I have like I wear like a brace around my ankles, even though we're gonna
Yes.
just because I don't want to blow up my ankles, because I did that like 2 years ago, and it took me like close to a month to recover from it.
Well, if you stop at the Saratoga Striders running booth, which is right, not this booth, but the next booth,
Uh-huh.
they are.
Are you a runner?
Mostly hiking, but I like to do. I actually did, as I told the lady before, 2 years ago, I did some running, but I twisted my ankle, so I had to spend like close to a month recovering from that. So now I have to have like a brace, not a plastic brace, but something that will prevent my ankle from twisting.
Running is not the best thing.
Huh?
Maybe running is not the best thing.
Well, actually, I do a lot of running around the Albany area, so I actually do that. But
In Albany or Saratoga Street?
Albany area. But I travel. I do all kinds of trails in Adirondacks, down in the Catskills. I did a few in Massachusetts. So
Well, we have a trail running series on Mondays.
you do?
I wonder if this mentions it. Yeah, we have. This mentions the Monday trail runs and the.
Now, where is this located? Where do you have to
We
go?
run mostly in Stack Park, Saratoga State Park.
Oh, okay. I get there all the time. All right.
You probably see us there.
Probably, yes.
Saturdays and Wednesday evenings. And then on Mondays, the trail run is always somewhere different.
All right. And then you have a website there, so
Yes, so you can look it all up.
look at it. So do you register through there, or how do you? I mean, it says that they register 5 and 15 for the races
Yes, it's $5 for the
for each race.
Camp Saratoga
All right.
trail races. These are free.
All right.
Membership in our club is about $15. Actually, you can come out. You just sign a waiver and you don't even have to
Right.
join.
I know like a meetup group does a lot of walks up in the Saratoga area, through the park and up by the college and everything else like that. So definitely like to do this.
And we walk on Saturday mornings.
Oh, that's nice.
Group of walkers.
Where's the Saturday morning stuff? It's not here.
It's not there. You'll find it on the website.
On the website?
It's from the warming heart at about 8:30 on Saturday morning.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll definitely look into this. I like to do this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Are you interested in another walk for a good cause? So we are doing this 5K runner walk. Donations go to 2 organizations. One is the food bank in Layton, and the other one is an organization called Aim for Seva back in India to educate rural children.
All right.
So if you're interested, you can sign up.
And where is this?
So this is going to be in Shenandoah High School track, and this is on June 17. And if you want a reminder, you can also leave your email there. We can remind you.
So this is in Clifton Park.
Correct.
All right. I have to take a look at that.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
How are we doing?
How you doing?
How's it going?
How you doing? I never did any kayaking yet. Is this basically just kayaking, or can you? I know there's a bike trail that goes along
yeah,
it.
so
All
the-
the way, you can go out all the way out to
You can.
Buffalo.
The green line is the bike trail, and then the blue lines or the other ones are the canal. But if you're a beginning kayaker, the great thing about the canal is really there's really little current,
Right,
and there's
right,
no
right.
like rapids.
Right,
It's for beginners really. So
So the bike trail,
yeah.
because I know one time I started out from Amsterdam, New York,
Yeah.
and I went down to Schenectady.
Oh yeah, sure. So there's Amsterdam, right about here. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
were on
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
section here.
And-
yeah.
And then I saw some kayakers going from Amsterdam going up towards St. Johnsville.
Yeah, yep. It's great. There's a lot of kayak launches. I could give you a map or two that have good websites.
Sure,
Yeah, cool.
sure.
You might want to do this too. This is a great guidebook for kayaking and biking. It's free. It's just $10 shipping. So I'll give you that one.
All
too.
right.
They won't allow.
Here's the two.
Yeah, so
I got one more for
we're
you.
part of the canal, so the canal is planned to not have horseback riding trails, but
I got a good map that'll tell you cool places to stop and
Oh, all right.
museums and where to get food.
All right, that's great.
In some ways, this is my favorite map. And if you're a computer person too, their websites are really good. But you can see that it's not just the trail; it shows you all the cool stuff
all
that's
right.
around.
So you
it.
could like sit where to stop by or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. You know what? If
launches
you
or
ever
whatever.
start from Amsterdam again and you want to go west, there's a great. I think it's Carnegie Harry. There's a great museum.
Yeah, I know where kind of Johari is.
Oh, okay,
yeah. I know
There's an
where it is.
Arkell Museum, is there?
There's a what?
Arkell Museum. And it's right off the trail, and they're a bike-friendly business, so they like when the bikers come. They've got a place where to put your bikes, but there's a couple cool, like, you get a cup of coffee or a snack there, and the museums there. Spend like a half an hour there and then get back on the trail. It's a cool little spot,
So let me ask you this hypothetical situation. How long will it take to go from, like, say, with a bike?
Yeah.
Okay, not with a kayak. Like from Amsterdam, let's say, to Little Falls or Utica.
So so I mean that's a good trip. I mean, how many miles could you make it in a day? I mean, would you like camp overnight or get a hotel or something like that? Or
I
would
could
you
camp
want to?
overnight, but I do a lot of mountain biking more than trail biking.
Yeah.
So you would have to prepare yourself ahead of time.
You would.
You could not do it like in a day's time.
You might be able to do it. You could Amsterdam to Little Falls. I mean that's much less than an hour by car. You could do it. Plus, it's all new trail there. It used to be a little on road. It's all brand new trail there. So you could do it in a day. And there's places you could camp by the locks in Little Falls. It's lock 17.
All right.
On that thing I
It
gave
has
you.
a map?
Yeah, this website. Go on, don't go under trails, go under boating, and it has all the numbers for the locks, and you can call them up. It's basically each one's almost like a little campsite.
All right.
Primitive, there's not.
That's fine.
Yeah. Just call ahead to locks. It's first come, first serve, and you could do it. There's also a place called right below Lock 17 in Little Falls. It's called Moss Island, and it's a big rock abutment. They used to do some mountain climbing there, and there's spots to camp around there.
All right.
Yeah, it'd be map it out. And the one thing too, one of those websites has the mile. You can calculate how long it is, and it'll tell you. Yeah.
Because I have to figure out, can you do it in a day's time?
Yeah.
Like get there and then be able to come back.
Each one of these, and you'll see it on the map. Each one of these little arrows is a lot. So like, if you're here, you go past St. Johnsville, really, there's a lock you
So
can camp
everywhere
at.
there's a lock, there usually is a camping area or something like that?
Even
primitive?
Right, I don't even want to say it's a camping area,
right.
a place to camp.
Right.
We have a few patches of grass, maybe there's a hibachi there, maybe the lock tender will let you use the bathroom in the running water.
Right.
Depends on the lock, and if you call them, just ask. Because it's really like first come, first serve, or he might say, hey, there's a lot of construction going on here, go to lock 16 instead.
All right.
And then you'll call it. But they're really helpful.
They are.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right.
But there is a pretty good opportunity at each lock. Yes. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Because I like to definitely do that.
Yeah.
Because as I said, I went from Amsterdam down to Schenectady, and Isn't there also, can you go down up to the falls in Cohoes?
Yes, yeah. You would hook up. There's two trails. It's the I think it's called the Sims Trail, S-I-M-S.
So it
Sims
goes
Trail.
through Schenectady, right? And then it heads out.
Yeah, and then it would kind of go up towards like, not Troy because that's the other side of the river, but Cohoes. Yeah,
Cohoes.
yeah.
And Cohoes and Waterford, right?
Yeah, Cohoes and Waterford. And then at Waterford is where you would hook up. Waterford's here. That's when you would hook up with the Empire State Trail that's up there now. Yeah, and that's a great trail.
Now, is that a trail or a bike trail?
It's a bike trail.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There are some sections that are still on road, but most of it is designated trail off road.
So it starts out from Waterford, it goes up to Mechanicsville.
This is an old map. So a few years ago, it was only this little bit of green. Now it goes all the way up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In fact, you have this map. Look on that map, and you can zoom in on
I have this map.
I think I gave it. Grab another one.
That is my goal.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good opportunity there.
Oh, all right.
I mean, if that's something where you wanted to drive your car and kind of park in Waterford.
No, I could get to Waterford.
Oh, you could? Okay.
I think even CDTA has a bus that stops up at Waterford. Start from there, go up and whatever.
That section is really great. And the trail part, I mean, it's rural, but the trail is brand new.
All right.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great ride. Really great ride.
Well, thank you very much.
Very well.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you know what? These are great.
What are these?
Hooks onto your handlebar, and it's a light.
Oh.
And it blinks too if you want, but you know,
sure.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Yes,
How you doing?
Thanks.
Are this mostly related to mountain bikes or to trail bikes? Mostly related to mountain bikes or trail bikes?
We do everything, really.
Do everything?
Yeah. So we.
What actually do you do?
What's that?
What do you actually do?
We're a bike shop, so we're Evergreen Bicycle Works, sales, service, rentals. Yeah.
All right.
So our rentals are kind of flat bar, urban style bikes, but we sell mountain bikes, touring bikes.
Oh, you do?
Bikes, yeah.
And this is your business card?
It's a sticker, but it doubles as a business card there. Yeah.
How far away is Fort Edward from here?
About 30 minutes north.
Is it out towards Glens Falls?
Yeah, we're like 2 towns over from Glens Falls.
Oh,
There's
really?
a bike trail that rides from Glens Falls into
Yeah, I
Fort
was
Edward.
asking about that because I know that they have trails and I got some maps of some of those trails to do. So.
Yeah, the Feeder Canal Trail goes from Glens Falls right around and ends around the corner from our shop.
Oh, all right.
Yep, and if you are coming up that way, we're in Fort Edward, and that's got like listing of the businesses, event calendar, things like that. Those ones are for sale.
Those are for sale?
Yeah.
Or to get your mileage in because you're stopping every few minutes.
Thank you very much.
On this trip, we average between.
How you doing?
We have 2 different maps if you want to see prices.
Sure. So what? Oh, this is Central Champlain Valley. All right.
So if you look over here, you can see it starts around 10.
Oh, okay. Now, is there a bike trail also here, or just
We do hiking.
just hiking? I do a lot of hiking there too, so I want to actually try that.
We do have like.
Where does this start? Ticonderoga area up to there. Okay. All right. Do you go to hiking there? Okay. Great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. How you doing? How you doing? I think I am a member. I'm not 100% sure. Because one of the meetup groups, you had to be a member because otherwise you get some sort of like benefit of doing that. So I don't know if I'm still am, but might have to go and check and see if I am sign up again.
Is that like a GoPro there? What is
yes,
that?
a GoPro, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
But it's within a metal cage, so you can add kind of lenses to it. Because GoPro, you cannot add a lens to it.
Oh, I see.
So
is it waterproof?
GoPro is.
Right?
The cage is not.
Right?
The cage is not.
Okay.
Now, I want to ask you this. I want to do Mount Marcy this year, sometime like late August, beginning of September.
You want to do Marcy?
Yeah. But I don't want to do like come early in the morning, do that, come back. I want to like come over like in the evening, the day before.
I see.
Sleep over or whatever,
Right.
and then come back. Because otherwise, I think it'll be too stressful to be driving up the Northway.
Yeah.
Early in the morning, you have to get up like 3 o'clock in the morning,
You
or
want to
whatever.
be ready. You want to be up
Yeah,
there,
that's
which makes
what-
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I want to do it like in the morning. I mean,
don't know if
the
they
day
have
before.
it planned out that far about what hikes they're doing.
But I know that some of the peaks you can only hike during the winter. Right?
Malcolm
Isn't
know
there?
more about that than I would.
Aren't there
There's
some?
only one that I'm aware of, the Snow Mountain, because there's part of the land you cross is timber company. They do timber operations.
Right.
So in the winter they do allow people, not regular rest of the season.
I know there are a few mountains that like it's not worth it to do just one, but you got to do a few of them
Yeah,
at the
have
same
to,
time.
but
I mean, you
some-
don't have to, but like
Some
it
you
doesn't
might
make
as well,
sense.
because they're,
Yeah, it doesn't make
once
sense.
you do most of the climbing, you get to the ridge, and then
And then you go from ridge to ridge to
Right,
ridge,
you
and
go
it's a
from
lot
peak to
easier
peak.
to do every single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's a number like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check if my membership is up to date.
Yeah. And,
There's some candy for us. Keep it going. You watch the basketball game? Did you see that upset? Purdue upset there?
information
Oh
about
my God. Purdue was playing.
membership here on the website.
And then you
can have
just
that.
make sure that membership is up to date.
What chapter were you with?
Albany chapter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty cool game.
Thank you very much.
You guys do any hiking?
I do a lot of hiking down in the Catskills too.
Okay.
I do a lot down there.
Yeah, our chapter leads a number down that way as
Yeah,
well.
that's what I'm saying. That's why she told me to go to the Albany chapter because I'm in this area. So I said, okay, all right.
Oh, is that nice?
Well, thank you very much.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're out there. You live up that way?
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
All right. I had both of those vaccines that, what was it, last year up at Hudson Valley Community College. And I keep getting notices from New York State Department of Health about booster shots and things like that. Do you really need that? Or are you okay?
Yeah, if you choose to get a booster, I mean, obviously New York State wants to push or is pushing the vaccine. My personal opinion, if you feel you don't need the booster, you don't need it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I said, you know, those should be good enough. So how come? See, I keep telling them to unsubscribe me, and it keeps sending me notifications all the time. I don't know why they keep
email,
doing.
I think on the bottom of the email, are you clicking the little link? Are they emails that they're sending you, or is it regular mail?
A regular mail. No, not regular mail. Email. It's an email address.
Yeah, so if you go to the bottom of the email, there should be a little unsubscribe. You click
Really?
on that, yeah.
I have to take a look at that.
Yeah, there
I have
should
to
be an
take a look at that
unsubscribe.
because I said, why are you keeping sending me this?
Yeah.
You know, I said I figured that was good enough. Like,
Yeah.
and second of all, I do not know like if the booster, for example, because mine was Moderna, if I'm not mistaken. Like if that, like if you take a booster that's manufactured with a different chemistry in it, does that affect you or not?
You don't know. I couldn't even answer that for you. Me personally, I have the COVID vaccine. I obviously have to have it. The only way I would probably get a booster if it became mandatory for my job.
Right.
And even then, that's questionable. Me, you know,
Right.
I've had COVID 3 times too with the shot. So, you know.
You know what? During that whole lockdown, I actually went out hiking all the time.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not going to stay in the house because like I stayed in the house maybe like 2 or 3 months. I said, man, I'm gaining too much weight.
Yeah.
I have to go out and hike.
Well,
So
fortunately, I worked through it, but even still, it's yeah, I couldn't even imagine having to stay home. But even with the whole sickness, you know, I want to say the first year and a half, I never caught it without the vaccine.
But you caught it after the vaccine?
I caught the first time was in 2019 before the vaccine became mandatory.
So 2019, that's even before it was
I'm sorry,
like,
not 2019,
it can't be 19.
2021, I'm sorry.
They started
You are right, you
in
are
December or January
Yes, you are
of
right.
2020.
So 21, I'm sorry. I'm thinking because it was right at my
You're
son's graduation.
early adopter of the
I'm
COVID.
thinking it was right at my son's graduation, but it's the wrong child. So 2021, we were actually at my son's graduation party, and my husband got a phone call from New York State saying that he had been exposed. So we all thought, now we're in the middle of a party, like what are we going to do, right? So the next day, obviously, we do what we're supposed to do, go get tested. And but I felt fine at the party. I woke up the next day, and I was like, oh, well, I kind of feel a little bit off, but it might not be nothing. So we go, we get tested, and the asthma level, my chest feels a little heavy, but I feel fine otherwise. And his came back positive, mine came back negative, but I was the one who started to develop symptoms literally the next day. And that was without the vaccine. So obviously when it became mandatory for my job that September, I had gotten the vaccine and I caught COVID twice after that.
After that?
Yes.
See,
the only difference was that the symptoms were not as bad as if I had it the first time.
What do you think? What is New York State's stand as far as natural immunity? What are their thinkings about that?
Again,
what about, for example, like you?
They're pushing the vaccine.
I know. But for example, like what happened to you? You had the vaccine and then you caught COVID.
And mind you, I'm the only one in my family who has the vaccine. My husband and my children are not vaccinated. The last 2 times I caught COVID, they never caught it. Yeah. So is there natural immunity? I believe there is. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Had I have not been doing this job, I probably never would have gotten the vaccine, to be honest. I'm relatively healthy. I don't have any health conditions. You know, I can understand people who have health conditions who...
Yeah, those are like more likely to get something. Right.
Those are the people that...
You know, because you know what was strange is that like, again, I didn't catch COVID before I got the vaccine. I didn't catch it after, up until today. I have not had on purpose flu shot since 2012. That's on purpose, not because I could not get it. And once in a while I might get a cold, but it's like maybe last 2 or 3 days. So nothing like real. I mean, I even travel through CBT bus. I use the bus all the time. And like you're around people, that's where you're going to catch cold, flu, COVID, or whatever, and you didn't catch any of it.
Yeah, you know what?
I think sometimes it's also the person's natural immunity, because like one of the things that like my mother allowed me to go outside and play in the dirt. And then you put dirt on your face or whatever, and that builds up your immunity, especially when you're younger. And a lot of people who have not had that experience are more susceptible.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. I definitely agree with that.
So,
absolutely agree with that.
Well, thank you very much. So I'm going to try to unsubscribe from that email because I'm tired of those emails.
I bet you are.
Thank you. Sure.
All right, thank you.
I will get out of your way.
No, you're good. I know, this is the best table for you. Thanks.
And one thing I actually noticed that's not here, which heck I might